Our special guests are Michael and Tim of INXS. Well, welcome back in the studio. Not too long ago, it was a couple of months, you said you wouldn't be touring after the new album and work on a new thing. How are plans with that?
Going good?
Yeah, we've been working on things. We just spent a couple of weeks together in the south of France working on some new material. Mm-hmm. We're going to the Isle of Capri, I guess in a week from now, where we're going to maybe record some things, write some more music, hang out.
Does the place where you are at the moment, does that really has a big influence on the songs you write, or not? Or can you write a good song in Timbuktu or wherever?
I think we can write them anywhere, really. Yeah.
You're not being influenced by the surroundings or stuff like that?
Yeah, we think we are.
We think we are. Maybe
we try our best.
It's a good excuse.
Yeah, we're going to write a lot of songs about Italian food.
Now, can you live without being on stage on a regular basis?
Yeah, well, it's funny, you know, you'd find yourself living off stage quite easily. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think we've been, you know, we've played a lot of live shows, we've toured a lot in our career, and we sort of feel we've done a lot more tours than perhaps records, and we'd like to, you know, just record more. We're not necessarily going to make another album right now, we're just going to record because we can. But then, you know, we'll be on the road, I think, in April.
Now, people like to glamorize the music business. Well, what's your point of view on that? Is it does it have something glamorous, or what's the glamorous thing about it?
Me.
Me. What's happening? I'm happening.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. I suppose some of it can look glamorous. You can make it seem glamorous, and I suppose it is in some ways. But most of it's about writing songs, love of music. It comes back down to music.
Now,
you know.
we like to get to know the band a bit better, so what I'd like you to do is tell me something not a lot of people know about, for instance, the best habit and worst habit of Jan Farris. We're going to do the entire band like this. Best habit, worst habit.
Can they hear us right now?
So Jan Farris, what the drummer, what's his worst habit?
Can't play drums.
He can't play drums.
He's married.
No, his worst habit. Gee, this is really personal, you know.
Yeah, but that's what we want to know.
You're his brother, man.
Yeah, that's why I'm
close.
scared to say anything. I guess John has a bad habit of being younger than me. That really annoys me.
Okay, that's about it. Then Andy?
Sorry, it's a little boring, I know.
Then what about Andy?
Andrew.
His best habit and his worst one.
His what?
Andy, his best habit and his worst
Best habit?
I can answer that one.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
It's all in the family, of course.
His best habit is he can write music anywhere, and he's a habitual music writer. You know, I think that's a great attribute and a great habit. Maybe his worst habit is he wants too much recognition for that. There you go, mate. Right here.
Cool, right in the smacker. Now then, Michael, what about Tim?
What, best or worst?
Yeah, both.
Both. This is easy. No.
Well,
actually, he called it his worst habit, but I think it's great, and that he really likes to be friends with people. He really likes to It's very nice to people. Too trusting.
Too nice.
Too nice.
So it's both his best
all
and
in
worst.
one. Yeah.
Well
Okay,
done.
now then we've got
Lucky I told you that this afternoon.
Then let's move into Gary.
Gary. Gary.
Jeez.
Well, Gary's worst habit is that he needs to go to the toilet constantly during a show.
So what do? You got like bottles on stage or what?
If we're lucky. Anything that carries liquid.
Then Kirk.
I guess his best habit is how clean and neat and tidy he is.
I think that's his
It's also his worst habit.
And he has a certain passion for black women.
And then finally we have Michael.
Michael's worst habit is he keeps getting into trouble.
Like what?
Endless.
Like getting, I don't know, into a fight maybe, I don't know.
Oh yeah?
He's pretty good, you know, with the old left hook and the right jab.
Yeah, that's my best habit.
Got a lot of practice in that one.
My right.
Okay, now could you help me out with the top 10? We get to know the band a bit better like that, so that's pretty nice. Okay, there is the top 10.
So what do you want to start from?
Kick a 10. If you want to start at 1, it's okay by me, for a change. But
I'll start with 10 if you like.
Okay.
10's pretty cool. It's a new entry, and it's Bon Jovi with Keep the Faith.
Who are those guys?
Who is Bon Jovi? I mean,
they're a great band. Good new album. Then we got Tasman Archer with Sleeping Satellite at number 9.
Mm-hmm. And at number 8 is Brian May, good mate of ours, with Too Much Love Will Kill You.
Number 7 is Undercover from Baker Street.
And,
oh yeah.
Is that Cicada? Is that how you say that?
no, Cicada.
Cicada. Oh,
In Australia,
like
that's a little insect.
Like that thing, yeah.
Just Another Day.
Number 6 is John Cicada with Just Another Day.
Number 5 is Madonna with Erotica.
Who? Oh, the M word.
Yeah,
The M word.
one.
Number 4
And,
is Sorry.
Go
ahead.
No,
please.
No. All right. Number 4 is In a Circle. Sweat. La 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 long.
It's a dirty sex song.
It's a great song, man.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a sex thing. Number 3 is Dr. Alban. It's My Life.
It's just my eyes.
It's my life. Number 2
And
is Felix, Don't You Want Me? And number 1 is
Boys to Men. End of the road.
Let's take a look at their here on stage, Boys to Men, and the end of the road, the number 1 in Europe.
Hi, I'm Seal, and you're watching Europe's #1 rock show, Countdown. And I'm watching you, watching me, watching you, watching me. So there.